Okay, welcome everybody. We're here at the infiLED offices in Melksham, Wiltshire. We've just had the fantastic opening event. With me to my left is Michael Howe, the CEO of infiLED from China, and David da Costa is the CEO of infiLED EM here in the UK and covers Europe, Middle East and Africa. So welcome both of you.
Thank you very much, Adrian.
Thank you.
David, just tell us a little bit about your inspiration for today.
The inspiration was to invite Michael and the rest of his board of directors, Yabin, Yan and Eddie, to come to the UK. Heart of Europe was, as you pointed out, an LED, and to celebrate in what we've established, being infiLED as a group, as a company, in the marketplace here.
Mm-hmm. And Michael, you came on the back of ProLight and Sound in Frankfurt, I think. So you've been, how long have you been away from home now?
Nearly 2 weeks. Yeah.
And when do you head back?
This weekend,
Okay.
Sunday, back to home.
Okay. And you must have had better weather in the UK than Germany, just saying.
Yeah, today is most beautiful. Yeah, the weather. I have been last 2 weeks.
Okay. Now you've got so infiLED have got a big milestone next year. You'll be 10 years old in 2019.
Yeah, big events. We would like to invite our customers also. Like 10 years ago, we start.
And what have you got planned? Any crazy ideas? Football game?
Yeah, good idea.
Good
Yeah, why not? Yeah, a big party, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Now, how many employees? I'm not sure you mentioned earlier today. How many employees do you have now?
It's 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include any of the resellers, the integrators you have in the other countries.
No.
But you're covered pretty much globally. People probably know that you're in Australia, Japan, and America as well.
Yeah, we have divisions in UK and Europe, in Netherlands, and also Australia and USA. We have 2 West Coast, East Coast.
Right.
We also have,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, David is looking forward to London Digital Signage Week in week and a bit's time, week Monday, with your launch party. But you've got Infocom coming up in 2 or 3 weeks, and you've got a couple of new products that you're going to announce. Is there anything you could share, confidentially, of course, because we're not being recorded or anything, about your new products?
Yeah, one very good, interesting product we are going to launch is we already prepared for a couple of years. This will be highest resolution for outdoor products. This will sub 3 millimeter. Yeah, full outdoor, IP rated, 5,000 nits, yeah, and very user friendly products. Yeah, we're getting very exciting to launch that product.
And you're pretty big. You've always been big. I mentioned in the intro with rental. I mean, is fixed installation going to be the biggest part of your business going forward, do you think, or is it still finely balanced between the two?
Yeah, we start as a solution for rental, but we see the fixed installation is much bigger than the rental, and our product is just so easy and so stable. It's very easy to turn to fixed installation solutions, turnkey solution.
Right.
And every year now the growth compare rental and fixed installation, I would say fixed installation side is 2 to 3 times quicker, faster than the rental side. Okay.
Now, David, I know that you're not always allowed to talk about your big customers and things, but you've done some great outdoor stuff in Dubai. Is there anything that you can tell people about that and how it came about?
Yeah, we did a test on Sheikh Zayed Road between Dubai and Abu Dhabi, probably coming up for 2 years ago. We put one of the GM series just to your right there, and after 2 years, it's really tested both the heat issues over there. It's been up for 2 years. It's never been serviced. It's never been cleaned. It's never been maintained, and yet it's never failed. In fact, it's not even had a diode failure on it in that time. And that became the beacon and the reference for other projects at Dubai World Trade Center and for some of the other major corporate clients in the region. One of the concerns that we have on our outdoor products is heat, and how far on maximum heat can you go up to with natural ventilation. And the other one, which we're now finding in Scandinavia, is how low the temperatures can go to minus 25, 30 degrees. And I think that the success in Dubai has been the product testing.
Right, okay. Now, following on from Alex's presentation where he talked about LED in retail, is that something you've seen elsewhere in the world, that LED is entering retail very quickly these days?
Yeah, exactly, because the LED technology is going very fast, still grows, and the pixel pitch going higher and higher, and technology get very stable and stable. So the advantage of the LED is high brightness and seamless and no limitation of the size. So it's it's very friendly, useful for all kind of retail shops. So we even can build like transparency with LED image.
Yeah. And David, in Europe and Middle East and Africa, will you cover at retail, big installations, or a lot of movement in that space?
Yeah, and we work very closely with a few channel partners. There's one in particular that lead the way, we think, who have a pedigree and history in shopping malls, retail sector, not just in the UK, but across Europe, going into America. And we work incredibly closely with them in the design and the build and the modular display with them and support them in their aspirations.
Right. And do you count, we've got a Dexpo here in the audience, do you count airport as part of retail, or is it a separate, is it like a super sector of retail, or is it a subsector? Or?
I think that a Dexpo is a clear illustration about getting your vertical channels right. They are the only integrator that we are aware of that actually has not just accreditation but membership of various airport and aviation membership platforms. They have the expertise not just on the signage side but the IT infrastructure side, and it crosses over between IT infrastructure and support but also digital signage in retail. And when we do look to their expertise, like we look to an expertise like Esprit would have and have demonstrated across the retail sector today. Do
you see airports growing with LED usage, Michael, elsewhere in the world?
Yeah.
You have lots of airport installations?
Yeah, a lot. Last year, the Bristol Airport is a very good example. And actually in China now, every airport have a big screens at departure halls, arrival halls, and it's all kind of the media, interface for airport.
Okay. Yeah. David, what's the one message or the last question for you you'd like to leave with the audience today?
The message is that very kindly, Adrian has set on everyone's chair a folder. The message is inside the folder. The message contains one about the London Digital Signage Week newspaper. One is our latest newsletter. But the important document in there is something that we've launched called infiLED, and that's our message. It's our message about how we engage with our customers, how we link with you, how we support you, how we want to link you with other customers. It's not just about a product, it's not just about the service, it's about connecting and linking and supporting. And it's almost our certificate of service to our customers, how we supply, support, maintain and grow our businesses together. It's almost like our promissory note to you. So please have a look at that, take it away with you, because that's how we see you as our partners going forward.
Michael, we'll see you soon in Las Vegas or InfoComm.
Thank you.
But is there anything you'd like to leave the audience with?
Yeah, it's so great honor to see all you guys here, and it's a small town, but we do business very seriously, and as David said, we try to connect people, not just business, it's also friendship and long-term cooperation, and a big thanks to everybody, and big wishes. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you indeed.